So you're in Knoxville, Tennessee. What is there to do? Well, you've come to the right place because being a single dad, I know where to find all of the fun, free stuff to do. So in this video, we're going to go through the top 10 things that are free, family-friendly to do in Knoxville, Tennessee. Alright, so we are in downtown Knoxville, Tennessee, going over to the Visit Knoxville building for the WDVK, their Blue Plate Special, their lunchtime show that they do. Alright, so we are downtown Knoxville, Tennessee at the Visit Knoxville Center where they are having the Blue Plate Special that they have Monday through Thursday and Saturdays at 12 p.m. This is a live radio performance by WDVK. You never know what you're going to hear here. It could be folk music, could be bluegrass, could be country, but we're going to see what we're going to have here. This is a free thing that you can stop in for any day that they have this at 12 o'clock. Check it out here at the Downtown Visitor Center of Visit Knoxville at the corner of Gay Street and Summit Hill.
Good afternoon and welcome to the WDVX Blue Plate Special, live Americana and grassroots music, Monday through Saturday at noon here in downtown Knoxville. The Knoxville Visitor Center is assigned to the live WDVX Blue Plate Special Monday through Thursday, noon here on Saturdays. But right now, it's time. So please make welcome your host for the WDVX Blue Plate Special, Sean McCullough.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Blue Plate Special. It's real live music right here in downtown Knoxville. If you're out there driving around, listening on the radio, you still got time to get down here. We got a couple of acts on the show today. Coming up in the second half of the show, we've got Scott Southworth. But right now, let's give a big welcome to Chris Long.
Thank you.
I'm sweet boy, got 6 strings on, they'll say the word. I'm a man, no black water, take me home.
Scott Southworth.
I guess it's true that I ain't cool like Dale Watson. I don't fill up tours like Tyler Childers can. It's okay if I can't wow that trendy Nashville crowd. I'm coming around the honky-tonk. You got your kids running around with their faces in their phones. 10 years of college and they live in mama's home. They're triggered and they're tweeting, think their life is such a rut. I wish you'd take their hashtag and stick it up their way.
So another great thing to do here while you're downtown, especially in the spring and summer, is right here at World's Fair Park. Now this goes along with the Sun's Fair, which you'll see toward the end. Stick around, you don't want to miss this honorable mention. But this was the site of the 1982 World's Fair. There's so much to do around here. They have different events. They have candy shops. They have a comic book store up here. The Museum of Art is right up here above us. And back over here behind us is a playground, and they have a splash pad for the kids. So when you want to get them running wild and crazy, or you as older kids and family want to go visit the Museum of Art, just bribe the kids. Go to the Museum of Art, be good, and then you can go get in the splash pad. We're not going to do that today because it's a little bit cold, but you don't want to miss World's Fair Park. Great place to relax, have a picnic, stretch your legs, and just enjoy the beauty of downtown Knoxville. Alright, another one of the free things to do here in Knoxville is the Knoxville Museum of Art. This again is down by World's Fair Park in downtown Knoxville. Always changing. Check online, sometimes they do want you to reserve in advance, but it is a free thing, so let's go check it out. So, 3 levels in the Museum of Art. Of course, it's, you know, geared toward adults and then older kids. You saw there at the end, they do have an area for younger children, but they say no flash photography, but that just means everything. Don't even turn a light on in there. They'll chase you down. Turn it off. But it's a good free thing to do right down here at World's Fair Park. On to the next. Next up on our list of the top 10 free, family-friendly things to do in Knoxville is the Governor John Sevier home. Marble Springs, located off of John Sevier Highway here in South Knoxville. This was the home of Tennessee's first governor, John Sevier, who was elected in 1796 and served 6 terms, in addition to the other things that he did as far as being a representative and such. Now, it is free to tour the grounds on your own, or they do charge a nominal fee if you want a tour through all of the buildings and such. So we're going to go through here and show you what all is here. This is something that's great for history, especially Tennessee history. Alright, the first building we're going into is the Tavern here at the John Sevier property at Marble Springs. Alright, so next up we are going into the John Sevier cabin and the kitchen that is attached. Alright, and now we come out and go into the kitchen. Alright, and coming out of the kitchen, we have this smokehouse. This would have been the spot to hang out in with the yummy meats. And there are hiking trails in and around Marble Springs. That's part of the tour area. You can take part in those when it's not so cold like it is today. Next on our list is Iams Nature Center. Now you may ask, Iams, isn't it I-jams or L-jams? No, it is pronounced Iams, like I and yams. So that's how the locals pronounce it. It is a kind of a retreat right in the middle of Knoxville, right on the Tennessee River. You never know what you're going to see out here. There's tons of hiking trails, there's zip lining, there's river boardwalk that we're about to take you on, and there's the nature center, and they have lots of animal ambassadors. They have Meets Quarry that's over here that we'll go to here in just a little bit. People do scuba diving and different things over there, so let's check it out. Next up here at Imes Nature Center is the Meads Quarry. Actually, there's two quarries over here. We're going to show you Meads Quarry here first. And this is the point. If you have children who are accident prone near water and steep drop-offs, you point them out to the sign over here that says sudden drop-off. Be careful.
Yeah, Jacob.
Isn't that right, Kylie?
Yeah, Jacob.
You see right here, sudden drop-off. Be careful.
So you're telling me I should just jump in?
Kylie, you should read that sign. Tell me what that sign says.
Jump in.
And if you're biking and you have a problem, you need to air your tires up, you need to fix something, there's a fix-it kit right here. Set your bike up, take the tools down below. Alright, so this is Meads Quarry. Keep in mind that there is another. Rose Quarry is quite a ways on back if you want to hike, spend a day. That is something that you can do. You can swim here, kayak here. During the season, they actually have kayaks and such for rental. People scuba dive out here, so definitely a place to spend an afternoon, all for free. Let's go to the Nature Center. Now we are at the main portion of Imes, at the Nature Center. We're going to go over here to the Visitor Center, take you in, let you see what they got. They got several animal ambassadors. They're supposed to have different owls and bird species, turtles, snakes, lizards, all kind of good stuff. So let's go check it out. Now, while you're here at Imes, should you feel so inclined, Navitat does canopy adventures, zip lining. You can sign up. Of course, that's not on the free list, but it is an extra thing should you decide you want to do that while you're here at the park. You can go and do canopy adventures, zip lining through the trees. Who didn't want to do that? Next on our list brings us to the University of Tennessee and the McClung Museum of Natural History and Culture. This museum is constantly changing and it is free. Now, caveat is, because it is on the active campus, weekends it's open and parking is kind of open. During the week you may have some difficulty. You will need to stop at the parking office and get a 2-hour permit to come through. Looks like right now we've got the perfect time to come through because it looks like Albert Einstein's up here. Another great thing to do while you're in Knoxville that is free is to take a walking tour around the University of Tennessee campus. Now behind me here is Ayers Hall. Ayers Hall is one of the original buildings on campus up on what is called the Hill, and you'll see the clock tower up here behind me, the checkerboard all around it. This building was built in, I believe, 1921, but the University of Tennessee became a college in 1794. That's right, 1794. The University of Tennessee was established. That's before the United States became the United States. This building still has gargoyles on top of it, along with amazing architectural marble floors on the inside. It's just one of the many things to walk around and check out the rich history of the University of Tennessee. Now behind me here is the South College building. South College was the original, or not the original, but is currently the oldest building on campus still in existence. Built in 1872, originally as a dormitory. Then in 1875, it actually upgraded to oil lamps instead of gas lighting. It wasn't until 1875 that this building even had telephones installed on it. And it is right here on the hill beside Ayers Hall. This is definitely something that you want to check out. Walk around the building, just enjoy the architecture. Let's move on to the next spot.
And in at number 10 is Sharps Ridge Veterans Memorial Park. There are plenty of hiking trails at Sharps Ridge in addition to amazing vantage points to see across all of downtown Knoxville. You should definitely try this early in the morning, catch a sunrise coming across the mountains.
Making our way downtown. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to sing because we are downtown. We are going to go up in this big giant ball.
Any questions?
So we are in the observation deck level of the Sun Sphere in downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. Now the Sun Sphere was built as a center of the 1982 World Fair. It's a centerpiece all the way around so they could have full view of the World's Fair and have communications throughout. There are other levels, there are office spaces. At one point there was a restaurant that was here, but now the Visit Knoxville group in the city of Knoxville have come together. They've kind of redone the things and they're trying to save the Sun Sphere. So if you get a chance and you're in Knoxville, this is an honorable mention because it is not a free thing to do. However, it is only $5 for adults. 12 and under, like the little man here, are still free. So it is something that you definitely want to take in. And remember, it is a centerpiece of the 82 World's Fair. So an interesting thing to note here about this Sun Sphere, and it was created for the World's Fair in 1982, as we said, but also other notable structures that were created for World's Fairs are the Eiffel Tower in 1889 and the Space Needle in Seattle in 1962. So just like those, this is a one-of-a-kind. You can't find this anywhere else except right here in Knoxville. So another interesting note here in the World's Fair. Rubik's Cube can start here. It was built. There was a pavilion built around the Rubik's Cube where Dr. Rubik introduced the cube right here in Knoxville.